Well, at long last, here we are up in the Lake District, and guess what we've got? Something we've not had for the last 2 weeks, which is blue sky and no rain. So it's time to get the camera out, time to get on the road, and time to do a bit of YouTubing for you all, so you can experience what I'm experiencing. As that's absolutely wonderful day. Where we're off to today, we're off down to Coniston waters. I have checked, it's not a lake, it's not a pond, it's called Coniston waters. So that's where we're off to. I'm going to try and get parked down by the Bluebird Cafe. The Bluebird Cafe is obviously, it's named after, and for those people that aren't English won't know of Sir Donald Campbell and the Bluebird. What I suggest you do is, if you've got some spare time, go on Wikipedia and just have a read up. He was one of your old type English gentlemen that messed around on powerboats and land speed records and things. Well, here we go. Here's the sign. It says the A593 Coniston, so that's where we're off to. The lakes. We got the mountains are to the left of us. The most famous one is called the Old Man of Coniston, which hopefully, if the weather stays like this, I might be going up it today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But what we might do is, there's 2 ways of getting up to the base of climbing the Old Man of Coniston. One is you can actually start right down at the valley, and it's about an hour 15-minute walk up to the car park. Or you can do like most people do, is drive up to the car park. Saves that hour and a half. There's a small fee for the car park. I don't think it's astronomical. When we get there, we'll sort it all out and let you know. Anyway, we're coming into the village now. As you can see, it's a typical Lake District village. Very, very narrow roads, but we should be okay, hopefully, as long as we pull over. And oh, they've let me through. That's jolly nice of them, isn't it? Thank you. You do tend to find people are very, very friendly around here. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on the driving now. So much different up here when the sun comes out. You know, it's just different. You know, everybody's more happier and smiling, and the sheep, even the sheep, look happier. Mind you, not seen many lambs yet. We saw a couple yesterday in a field. I presume they were early ones. Well, must be, because the farmer told me is that the actual fell sheep, the sheep that live on the mountain, they don't normally lamb until April. Anyway, look, here we're coming into the village now. A few shops in here, mainly touristy shops, so we won't walk around. There's a nice garage that sells everything, and I mean everything. We came out the other day without the lead for the dog, went in the garage, and there it was. Anyway, look there, it's a spa shop. You can see it right in front of us. Now, this is the big junction here in the middle. Big junction, it's a square junction. If you turn left, you go up to that car park I was telling you about at the base camp of going up the Old Man of Coniston. Or if you turn right, which is what we've done here, and we're now going to go down to the Bluebird Cafe. Call it a cafe because a caf is more sort of working man, isn't it? You know, sausage and bacon sandwiches and big fry up breakfasts. It's a little bit posher, so it's a cafe, Bluebird Cafe. Anyway, there's normally a bit of parking down here, not much unfortunately. So we just hope we can get in. Oh, look at that! Oh, we got some sheep on the road. Look at this. I don't know if you can see him. Look, here he is. We better go very slowly back in. All his mates are looking at him because he is definitely the wrong side of the fence, isn't he? I dare say he'll find his way back. Right, we go over a little bridge here and turn to the right. There we go, and then we go down here. It's obviously a sailing club down here of some description, because there's loads of little sailing boats. They're all on dry land at the moment, obviously, because it's winter, but people don't go sailing in the summer, in the winter, so it's probably too cold. Anyway, so here we go. Right, all we got to do now is keep our fingers crossed that we've got somewhere to park, because I'm old school. I don't like paying for parking. I don't know what it is. The wife says to me I'm just tight, but to me, you know, You don't pay for parking if you don't have to. So we're just going to see if we can get in down here. There's about, if I remember rightly from last year, about 24 little parking spots. So we'll see if we can get in one of them. Can we? Oh, look, there looks like there's one. Oh, wait, look at that. Oh, no, it isn't. Anyway, what we're going to do is actually park here. Now, I know you can see double yellow lines, but if you look up there at the sign, can you see it? It actually does say 9 AM to 6 PM. Good Friday to the 31st of Oxford, or 31st of October. We are in February, so we should be okay here. Right, speak to you later. Let's get all the stuff out and we'll do a nice walk round, shall we? Here we are, just standing outside the Bluebird Cafe, looking over Coniston waters, and as you can see, when the sun shines, it's so much nicer. Anyway, we'll just have a quick look at the sign here that gives us a picture of where we are. As you can see, we're up here on the lake here, and the lake runs all the way down the valley, all the way down to the bottom. And if you can see those, there are boat tours and trips around the lake which you can get on and off here. But if you are coming here, the best boat tour to go on is the one here, which is run by the National Trust. You're actually going on the old steamboat, the National Trust around here. And of course, if you remember, you get discount, which is great. I don't think it's running at the moment. I don't think it starts until the middle of April. So, but do check up on the internet. I'm sure they will tell you when it's running. Right, there you have the cafe, which I have eaten in there. They do a wonderful sausage sandwich first thing in the morning. It's done with one of those brown Lincolnshire sausages, which is really nice. And if you want to come out, you can feed the ducks and the swans. There's even a rowing boat there. You can hire boats here. I think they're all electric because you can't hear outboards. I'll go over and find out how much they are in a minute for you. But they've got a fleet or numerous boats here which you can hire and go out onto the water. There's even a sailing boat you can hire, which is wonderful. So that's wow. As you can see, all the boats are lined up here. They are all electric because look, there's all the charging leads along there. So obviously you're not allowed petrol boats on the lake or the water, but does look good fun. Mind you, there's one there with an outboard motor on, so possibly you are allowed. So let's go and have a look at the sign, and we'll see how much they are, shall we? I don't think it wouldn't be that expensive, would they, to hire a little electric boat? But what would be nicer than spending a few hours on a boat on the water today? Ah, here we go. There we go, there it says. Boat and bike hire. There we go, so you can, a motorboat, rowing, kayaks, well, I don't see no kayaks, open canoes and paddle boarding and bikes. So really, you can hire whatever you like here, can't you? I've got the life jackets and everything on hand, so that's very good. Oh look, we can see the kayaks over here. Let's go and have a look at the kayaks, shall we? I suppose because we're in the middle of February, there's not a lot of stuff out, but They seem to have loads of boats here, so I think even if you was to come in August, I'm sure there would be something available. Well, we've just gone to the left of the place where you hire the boats. We're just going to walk along the path. Looks like a nice little beach down here we can walk along. I suppose I haven't seen no signs say no swimming or paddling, so I presume you are allowed to swim and paddle here. I would think so, wouldn't you? If you look over on the far side, you can see rentals and everything. Well, this is certainly a visit. Even if you got the children or the grandkids with you, you can come down and have a wonderful time down here, can't you? Looks absolutely stunning. Right. Well, here we are on a bench, just watching the world go by. And see, the people are feeding the ducks and the seagulls. They're thoroughly enjoying their food, aren't they? Thoroughly enjoying it. The ferry boat has just come in, which is there. I don't know if you can see it. Not sure how long it's here for and when it goes out next, but I presume it'll be going out soon. And we'll just have a little pan around, see what we can see on the other side of the lake. What's that over there? Oh look, there's a boating station of some description on the other side. Wow. There's a water activity centre over there because there's loads of kayaks all lined up on the grass there, ready to be used, and there's canoes and everything. So definitely a water activity centre of some description, isn't it? So let's just pan round and see what else we can see. As I say, there's the map there that we showed you earlier. Let's zoom in and we can just see, and you can see there's a red line that tells you where the boat goes. You can see where we are there, and the boat does like a circuit, which is good. As I did say on the earlier one, the National Trust do have an old steamboat, ferry boat that runs around here. But, oh, there's the swan. Finally found him. I knew there was a swan here somewhere. Can't you look at that? He's on his own, which is unusual because normally you find swans are in pairs, aren't they? I can't see the other one at all, so he could be alone. And obviously the seagulls have all been fed because look, they're all roosting along there quite happily. Just looking at the world, eh? Not a care in the world. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you on the next one, which hopefully will come from the old man of Coniston.